At this point in time, when we are looking at prices in Mumbai, what is the cost of living in this city today? Because the idea was for flocks of people to come into the city with the promise of opportunity. Now, when they do come here, they do have to contend with high, very, very high real estate prices, and the conditions of living sometimes can be appalling for the middle class. How are we trying to bridge that gap, as it were, between the cost of living and what you earn by wages in the city today?
If you look at the development charges, the additional FSI cost and other things, and stamp duty, GST and other things, today, if you go for development in any part of the city and use the additional FSI and growth, you can't sell an apartment for less than 25,000 rupees a foot. Even if you are in the remotest of area, if you're using the new FSI norms that exist. If you're looking at that kind of thing, obviously, you're challenged because the middle class, the affordable people can't get a house, which is possible. Hence, three aspects of it need to be taken up. So while I spoke earlier about the positives, let me put across the other challenges which are there. One, 20 years ago, Balasaheb brought up the slum scheme to redevelop the slum. We have only redeveloped 5% of the total slums. And even if whole of Dharavi is developed, it will be only 10 to 12% of the slums of Mumbai. So we have to really relook at the policies which we need to do, and we need to get it off the ground immediately. The second, for the redevelopment and the areas where the government is charging a phenomenal charge for the purposes of redevelopment, and the costs are humongous. We're going to put it across to the government very soon through NAREDCO, through Pieta and others in a really structured manner to show that you are making it unaffordable when it can be made affordable. So I think that's the second thing. The third part of it is the dreams of the city are so beautiful that even people living in the slums. The other day I was given a picture frame of a picture drawn by somebody who is living in the slums. And the beauty of that painting and others is so fantastic. You cannot believe the kind of talent, the kind of people who live in this type of dire circumstances, the kind of work they're doing, the kind of employment they are doing, and also the secondary level where the development, commercial, industrial, and other activities also takes place in terms of the slums. So all in all, if you really look at it, there's a huge possibility of improvement of what the city is. We are good, but we want to become great. That is the situation that we really need to do immediately for the city of Mumbai. And I'm hoping that the government will really take it up after this election. And we've been talking to most of them, but we are hopeful that things will be still better. Mumbai has a great future. Look at the infrastructure coming up. So in spite of the negative, I'm positive that the next 5 years is going to be fantastic for Mumbaikars.